Hey, what is up, everybody? This is the Great Puckettini. What I got for tonight is the Dallas Cowboys top 10 versus the Las Vegas Raiders from this is the preseason game number 2, and they played this Saturday night, and I'm filming this on Sunday. And so these are the top 10 players. This is grade wise. I get this off of PFF.com, Pro Football Focus. I believe you do have to have a subscription to it, but they do grade all the players. And I used to just do this off of stats or what I saw, but the offensive line, defensive line, you don't get a good understanding of how well they're doing if you just do that. And I can't grade all of them, like I used to do my team when I coached. But anyway, so I go off of that, and then a lot of times I see some guys say, "Oh, those grades aren't right," and they may not be. They're not exactly for what the NFL is using. The coaches are actually doing, I'm sure, but it gives us a good idea of who's playing well and who's not. I generally agree with the grades. I try to look and think about how I thought they played. But anyway, so here we go. This is the top 10. I would like to start off by saying the kicker for the Cowboys, Brandon Aubrey, had an unbelievable kick right before halftime, and he would have been the highest grade, tied for the highest grade. He kicked a 66-yard field goal right before halftime, and that is tied for the NFL longest field goal ever. Now, the other one was kicked during the actual NFL game, a regular game, and this one was a preseason, so I don't know. But anyway, that was unreal to watch him kick it. It could have gone for at least 70 yards. I mean, it was really a big play. Also, a couple guys that weren't on this list was wide receiver Ryan Flournoy, the rookie from Southeast Missouri State, I think, and I thought he played a pretty good game. I liked what I saw with him. Caught a touchdown pass, made some good catches. Also, left tackle Tyler Guyton just barely missed being on this list. I thought he played left tackle, and the plays he was in there, I tried to watch him, and I thought he did really well. He looked really good, and he just missed it. The grade being on the top 10. But anyway, here we go. So top 10. Number 10 is defensive end Marshawn Nealon. He's a rookie, I believe from Western Michigan maybe. I could be wrong. But anyway, he has an unbelievable motor. Plays hard. I love this pick. If you saw, I did a short on him. But he graded out at 75.9 overall on defense. He had 2 quarterback hurries. 71.4 versus the run. So you saw he played the run pretty well. Also, some of those defensive ends just want to play the pass, but he actually played the run better than he did the pass. He was 65.4 rushing grade. And now how they come up with that, they show you and try to tell you, but, and then he had 1 tackle and it stopped a drive. They have a stat they use called a stop tackle, and it's a tackle that you might make on like a 3rd down, and it stops the drive, and they have to punt. So those are, very important plays. But anyway, defensive end Marshawn Nealon, rookie. Very good to see him on this top 10 here. All right, now number 9 is Eric Scott Jr. He's a rookie from Southern Mississippi. We just drafted him. Very good draft pick as well. I think Dallas is doing a great job with their drafts. They have been for a couple of years, and I think that's why they're having so much success now. They're getting a lot of good players in there. Will McClay's doing a great job in his recruiting staff. And Chris Vaughn, who has Arkansas ties. I remember when he was at the University of Arkansas coaching. They do a great job recruiting there. I mean, just a great job of scouting, excuse me. All right, so Eric Scott Jr. Came in with a 75.9 overall defensive grade, 75.8 coverage grade, which is really good. They did target his man 2 times, but he gave up no catches. He did have 2 tackles. You don't want to see your corner make a lot of tackles, but he did make 2. So that's a great job. Eric had a very good game. That's great for another one of our rookies. Now, cornerback or safety, whatever you want to call him, he played in the slot a lot, but it's Israel, and boy, I don't know how to say his last name, but Mukuamu. He is in his 4th year in the NFL, so he's right there. He needs to make a move. They say, cornerbacks play their best years in the first 4 years. So, but anyway, he graded out very well, 81.6 overall on defense, 80.5 coverage grade. Like I say, played in the slot a lot. His man was targeted 3 times and he gave up 0 catches. And like I say, he played in the slot, I think, every play. So he's kind of corner, slot corner, safety, whatever there. But had a good game, so good job. Good to see that. All right, number 7 was quarterback Trey Lance. I thought he played a really good game. He didn't turn the ball over any, not that I can think of. I think I checked that out, and I don't remember any. But anyway, he had an 82.9 overall offensive grade, which is really good. That's like a B, of course. 78.8% pass grade. He did complete 65% of his passes, which is very good. That's a very good completion percentage. He threw for 151 yards and a touchdown, and he did have 2 drops, so his completion percentage would be better if 2 receivers didn't drop 2 balls. And then he also rushed 7 times for 34 yards. He had some really good rushes in there. When nobody was open, he was able to pull it down and run for a first down. And he also ran for a touchdown. So he had 2 touchdowns that he accounted for. All right, number 6 was strong safety, Wanye Thomas. He's in his 3rd season with the Cowboys, and he had an 83.2 overall defensive grade, a 75.8 tackling grade, and that's good for a safety. They need to be good tacklers. 74.1 coverage grade, so you see he can do both. He can cover and tackle. He had 1 stop tackle as well. He had a pass broken up. Now his receivers that he was covering, they were targeted twice, and he did have 1 catch, which was a 50% completion percentage against him, which is good. But anyway, Wanye had a very good game there. I remember him last year in preseason playing well. So anyway, another good game for Wanye Thomas. Good job there. All right, number 5 was tight end Alec Holler. He is a rookie. He's a free agent rookie. We signed him, and he's from Central Florida, I believe. I put that on there. I think that's right. He's undersized. He's not going to be a big inline blocker. He's more of a receiving tight end. I'd like to see him gain some weight. He's about 230 pounds. But anyway, he had an 85.5 overall offensive grade. He had a 90.1 pass game grade. He did have 1 catch for 12 yards. So good job for him. They had some good stuff on tape for him. All right, number 4 is linebacker Darius Harris. He's a free agent from Kansas City. He's been in the NFL a couple of years, I believe. 3 years, maybe. I could be wrong on that. I should have written it down. He had an 87.2 overall grade on defense, 87.3 in coverage, 78 in tackling. So you see he played the run and the pass very well. He did have 3 tackles, and one of them was for a stop tackle. So great job by him. It was number 4. Number 3 is right guard, and I hope I'm saying his name right, Cole Cabral. He's in his 3rd year in the NFL. We signed him as a free agent. He had a 90 overall offensive grade, 85.5 run blocking grade, so very good there, 85.5. 79.5 pass block, which is really good as well. He gave up no sacks, no hits, and no hurries. So he played very well in there at right guard. Did a good job. He's got good size in there too. I should start putting that down when we talk about their size and everything. But anyway, had a good game. Came in 3rd overall on the team. That's what I talk about. If you just watch the film, you don't see that. But they break it down and grade it. And I know it's not perfect. But anyway, if this guy makes the team, you know why, because he's been playing good. But anyway, good job there. All right. Number 2 is cornerback Kamon Hall. He's also in his 4th year in the NFL, and he's right on that line there. He needs to break through here, and he's in the prime of his career right now. He graded out as the best defensive player. He had a 90.3 overall defensive grade, 92.3% coverage grade. He had 2 tackles. 1 was a stop tackle. Now, his receiver was targeted 6 times, and he only gave up 3 catches, which is 50% catch percentage there, so it was very good. And he also had an interception. So Kamon Hall played well. You could say he made an A. He did really well. And that's good to see, because you can't ever have enough cornerbacks. So anyway, good job there, Mr. Hall. And number 1, the player with the highest grade was wide receiver Racey McMath. He's in his 4th year in the NFL. And so he signed him as a free agent, of course. He hasn't been with the Cowboys. I think that he's just new to the Cowboys. He had the highest grade on the team, the highest grade on offense. I could say he tied for the highest grade with the kicker, Aubrey, with the 93.3 grade. Aubrey had the same grade. But anyway, highest grade on this. He was 92.1% in passing grade. The passing game, like that grades are route running, where they drop the ball. They catch all their targets, all that kind of stuff. Now, so he had 3 catches for 54 yards, which is pretty good completion. That's a pretty good yard per catch. That's what, 16, no, about 14, 15 yards per catch, which that's a first down every time he's catching the ball. So that's really good. He caught all 3 of his targets. So there you go. So that's Racy McMath. He graded as the highest on the team. But like I said, the kicker, Aubrey, did a great job as well. And that's all I got, guys. That's the top 10 players, the players that played the best for the Cowboys. You see a lot of new names there, a lot of guys that I think will make the team. Some of them, we saw several rookies, free agent guys that graded out good. Man, 90% grade is really good. I mean, that's really good. They're playing really well. Cowboys do a great job of getting players in there, and they've got a good team, you know. And Will McClay and all his scouting department does a great job, I think, of bringing talent in. But anyway, that's all I got, guys. Come back more with more videos. I try to post as many as I can. Hopefully you like this one. That way you get to see who might make the team when they get down to 53. That's all I got. Have a great evening. Last thing is, go Cowboys.